In retrospect, nothing could possibly have better prepared me for 9/11 in Pakistan. I started working for the CIA on January the 7th, 1990. And my first job there was in an office. It was to be an analyst. I got bored with analysis in 1997. And so I decided to make a very unusual switch to counterterrorism operations. A counterterrorism ops position opened where they were looking for an officer who spoke either Greek or Arabic. It turned out that I was the only person in the entire CIA who spoke both Greek and Arabic. They decided that it was a lot cheaper and a lot easier to take a linguist and teach him operations, so I got the job. Then you start the basic training on how to recruit spies to steal secrets. And you go to training at what's called the Farm, which is the CIA's famed training center. The first thing I did was a class that we called Crash and Bang. It was literally crashing cars through roadblocks, or having your instructors shooting at your car with, paint pellets, and you rolling out of the passenger door and opening fire on a robot that's firing at you from a van. The bang part was learning how to use weapons, the Glock 9mm semi-automatic handgun, the Smith & Wesson 38 revolver, the Remington pump-action 12-gauge. We fired tens of thousands of rounds and really became experts in these things. And then you go into these other courses, things like defensive driving, counter-terrorist driving, surveillance and surveillance detection. And then I went on to my assignment in Greece. I was halfway into my tour in Athens when I received a cable inviting me to apply for acceptance to a new training course called Advanced Counterterrorism Operations. And I jumped at it. So I flew back to the States, took 6 weeks, and it was like in-depth, high-threat, high-danger counterterrorism operations. Then we started doing things like beacons, for example, or listening devices, or covert video, or, we were just starting with this notion of drones. It was all brand new. The driving portion was more about crashing through roadblocks, crashing through cars. I got injured in that training. I mean, this is serious.